for the sake of time, just so we don't keep everybody too long. My name is Jamie Lambert, and what we're going to do tonight is go through the grid listing full opportunity and overview. And I want to say before we get started that this is a real company. It's got real people. I know I've heard horror stories of people getting involved with things and they can never get anyone, or it's like a virtual type of a deal. But this is a real company with real people. It's a real advertising platform that is scheduled to evolve and grow as the business and the company grows. And I also want to say really quickly too, before we get into this, that, and I'm sure a lot of people on the meeting tonight can attest to this, guys. People are looking right now. They are trying to figure out a way to do something extra. The days of one income supporting the family is just few and far between now. So sometimes it takes two, maybe three incomes. So we fit right into that spot where people are trying to figure something else out. We feel with this, we've solved several issues. We've solved a financial issue. We've solved an advertising issue, and we've also solved an issue within the network marketing community. And I'll go over all of those as we go through the slides. And I also want to say too that you're not going to hear me do a bunch of rah-rah and cheering. That's not my style. I'm not going to try to present this and play on your emotions. We're going to present this as it is. I think those of you that are on, if you've never seen this before, you'll be intelligent enough to make a decision whether this is good enough for your family or not. Those of you that are already involved, this will kind of further your education on what we're trying to accomplish. You might find yourself in the middle. I don't know if I want to do this or not. Sounds good, but maybe we'll get your questions answered. So wherever you fall tonight, you're in the right spot. Either count yourself in or count yourself out. And if you're already in, you'll get some more education. So just kind of sit back. I'm going to throw a lot at you in a very short period of time, and just try to end us out of here at around 7:30, maybe 7:35. We're going to go over who we are. We're going to talk about what grid listing is. We're going to talk about why you might want to be involved with grid listing, and we'll go over how everything works, and try to get you to a better position as far as a decision-making process. So who are we? I'm been in this industry since I was 18. I'll be 52 in May. Practically my entire adult life, I've been in the network marketing industry, except for around 2.5, maybe 3 years. I left the industry. I think I might have even said, I'm done. I'm never doing this again, like many of you have probably said before. Well, if it's in your blood, it's in your blood. I found myself back. Been involved with several companies. Some I did really, really well with, some I didn't. So I've got over 30 years of network marketing experience. I also have experience with building other companies as well. I've held one job in my life. For the most part, I've always done my own thing and built my own streams of income. And where we found our staked our claim was in the supplement industry. Since 2010, we've been in that industry. One problem that we always had in the supplement industry was advertising. We struggled with advertising for years. So that led us into the grid listing idea of, well, how can we give somebody an affordable way to advertise their business? Because we were spending, I mean, some months we were spending upwards of $25,000, $30,000 on Facebook ads alone. And that's a lot of money just to be rolling the dice. So I know companies are looking for advertising, and that's kind of how the grid listing idea evolved. And it's an affordable advertising platform to help people and can help people with their financial position as well in the family. Now, why grid listing? Well, advertising is almost $1 trillion a year. That's a lot of money. Companies struggle with advertising, like I said before. And what we have here can cater to all businesses. Right now, it's primarily work from home businesses, because that's who we went to when we wanted to get this idea out to the public, was the networkers. Why? Because network marketing is the best form of marketing on the planet. Okay, so that's how we launched this, which means most of the advertising that's on the platform right now is home-based business type of setups, which I expected. But we can cater to all types of businesses. You might have a mid-size insurance company that wants to get their insurance out there to the public. You might have a young lady who's selling T-shirts out of her garage. She wants to put her website up on a platform and only spend a little bit of money. So there's all kinds of possibilities here for advertising both for the customer and for the affiliate, making this something that an affiliate can actually sell advertising and earn an income. And we'll get into that a little bit more as we go on. Another reason why you would want to be involved with grid listing. Well, like I said before, people are looking. So for my entire career of network marketing, I would always ask people, how much money would change your life? $300 to $500 was always the range. Some people would say $300, some people would say $500. But if you think about it, if $500 a month would change somebody's life financially, they're not far from being in big trouble if something happens. They need tires on the car, their air conditioner goes out, the roof's leaking, any type of emergency, and all of a sudden they've got some problems, okay? Now, it's the American dream to own your own business. But when you're right at that breaking point, how do you venture out and start your own business? So what do people do? Well, they just continue. They're right at the point where they can't stop what they're doing, so they just keep grinding, and they just keep grinding, and they stay in that middle spot or that tough spot. They're living off credit cards, and that debt's just racking up, and it's just tough. Job market is changing. I mean, big companies are just letting people go to the left and right. So what is that doing? It's forcing people to the home to try to make money from home. Where do we fit in with that? Well, we fit perfectly in with it because we're a home-based business. So the average person is fearful from starting their own business because of all it takes to start it. Home-based is different. Here's one big reason why. Most of the time when you start a home-based business, the tools that you need to operate it, you're already paying for. You're already paying for internet. You already have a computer. You're already paying for a cell phone. You already have these things, okay? You may have an office in your house or a bedroom that could be converted into an office, and you can write that square footage off on your taxes. All of a sudden, these tools that you need to run this home-based business, they're all tax deductions. It's a win-win, okay? You can also do it on your own time and your own budget. So it's not like you have to stop what you're doing, quit your job, do anything crazy. You can affordably try to do this from home and put a little bit of time, a little bit of grind, a little bit of energy into it and get it off the ground. Okay, so we fit right into that spot. Another reason why you might want to be involved with grid listing is it's a system to plug into. Once you get started, you've got a lead capture page, you've got a landing page. This upcoming week, we'll have all the autoresponders setting up. What we've been doing now is we've been letting the team leaders kind of handle their own auto responding because you can communicate with your team. So we've been letting the leaders kind of take care of that role since we're not even 4 weeks in yet. We're just 3.5 weeks into this thing. So the leaders have been kind of handling the auto responding emails, and they've been communicating with their teams. We'll have that set up here shortly. And coming soon will also be a capture page and a landing page to sell advertising. Those of us that are affiliates, we may want to approach someone to advertise on the platform, but that person may not want to be involved with the home-based business. We'll have that capability once we get that set up. Here's another big thing, a big problem that I think we solved with grid listing. So typically, I'll give you the scenario. I have a supplement opportunity that I'm in. You might be in a crypto opportunity. We cross paths. I say, hey, I want you to take a look at my supplement company. You say, well, you know what? I'm in the crypto business. You take a look at mine. We both are very passionate about our opportunities. We spend a little bit of time together, but what ends up happening most of the time is we don't do anything together because I want to stick to my supplements. You want to stick to your cryptocurrency because that's what we're good at, and we part ways. Grid listing is a middle ground for us. I can continue to do my supplements. You can continue to do your cryptocurrency. We both need advertising. So we partner together with grid listing. We both put ads on the platform. Now I do my supplements, you do your crypto, but we're building another income stream between the two of us. We've now merged our talents and our abilities and our clients and our email list, whatever you want to call it. We can now do business together while doing business apart and find some middle ground. This is a big plus, guys. Now we've got a place where we can all work together, all be a big team, and we're not in competition with each other because we all need advertising. All right. So this is a really good solution for that typical problem that we've all faced within the industry. All right, so what is Grid Listing? It's an advertising platform. I think everybody's figured that out. We can host any type of business. The banner ads right now kind of scroll from top to bottom as you go down. Once this evolution takes place, it will kind of make itself into more of a search engine type of a setup. You'll be able to search what business are you looking for. Are you looking for a home-based business? Are you looking for an insurance company? Are you looking for, whatever? And then once it takes another step out, it will start to get more granular as, okay, what city are you looking for? So it will be sort of in my mind, I see a Craigslist style. All of that's kind of being built on the back, in the background as we speak. But that's just going to take some time because right now, like I said, all we have is home-based business ads. But once we start venturing out, then the platform will start to venture out as well. How will this work? So first, you're going to decide, do I want to be a customer or do I want to be an affiliate or both? If you are an affiliate, you're also a customer because you are taking an ad and you're putting it on the platform. Just about 99.9% of the affiliates who are already involved in the business are in another opportunity because they're taking that opportunity and they're placing it on the platform. Customers and affiliates, they set their accounts up the same way. They're going to pay $115 to get started. $50 of that is an ad setup fee. The other $65 is their first month's ad spend. After that, it's $65 a month, and that gets their ad up on the platform. When we start getting into the networking side and how the affiliates are attached, they're attached in what we call a 3x4 forced matrix. Most people that are on tonight probably know what that is. There may be some who do not. Don't worry, I'm going to break it down. So if you've been around for a while, just bear with us as we explain this to somebody who may not have ever heard of a matrix, okay? And there are 4 ways to earn. We're going to break all of that down as well. Here are your 4 ways to earn your compensation. If you sell an ad to someone or you enroll an affiliate, because that affiliate is also a customer, you've sold an ad space, you're going to earn a $25 one-time bonus when they enroll or when they buy their ad, okay? The next month rolls around, they pay their $65 for their ad, you're going to earn a $10 monthly commission every time they renew their ad, every time they pay their $65. $25 up front, $10 when they renew. Everybody in your 3x4 matrix, we're going to break that down, you earn $2 from. Okay, so everybody that's in your team, whether they're a customer or an affiliate, when they pay their $65, you earn a $2 commission. And you get 100% check match on everyone in your team in your personal matrix. I'll break that down. That's probably maybe foreign to some of you, but we're going to break it down into great detail when we get to the slides. All right, so let's take a look. We're getting into the networking side and how our teams are attached and how we're building a business with this, okay? So if you're looking at the screen, the illustration you see is your 3x4 matrix. So if you look, you see your sponsor, you see you, and you see your level 1. You see there are 3 people there. That's the 3 of the 3x4. You have 4 levels. That's the 4 of the 3x4. Every level grows in multiples of 3. You can kind of get an idea. 3 on the first level, 9 on the second level, 27 on your third level, and 81 people in your 4th level. When I say people, that's either a customer or an affiliate. Okay, they take these spots up in your matrix. The person with the red circle, let's say you personally found that person. You either sold them an ad or you enrolled them as an affiliate. Maybe you sent out some postcards. Maybe you did a YouTube video. Maybe you sent some flyers. Maybe you sent an email. I don't know. You found a new person. When they enrolled, they dropped in your matrix in that spot with the red circle. You earn $25. The next month when they pay their $65, you earn $10. You're also going to earn $2 every time they pay their $65. Those other individuals that are in your matrix there, Every time they pay their money, you're earning $2. Okay. This is just your matrix pay. That's how the matrix is set up. That's your 4 ways to earn. All right. We can go right on through it again. The next step. Now, let's talk about spillover real quick before we get into the other parts of the matrix. Now, I want to say this, and this is very important to me. And some people say that I harp on it too much, but it's important to me that everybody understands this. Spillover will not build your business. It will not. Will it help? Sure, it will. I ask you tonight two things. One, if you've been told that you can join this business and not do any work and you're going to earn this money because we have spillover, rethink it, because it's not going to happen. Okay. Just about any company that tells you that spillover will just work and you can just don't do anything. Why would you need to get in at all? Why would you need to do anything if you don't have to do anything? It just makes no sense. You're going to have to work. Okay. So that's important to me. Number two, if you are telling people that all they have to do is get in and do nothing, please stop. I'm asking you, because here's what happens. The person joins. They're all excited. They pay their money. They're waiting on all this money to roll in. And guess what? It never happens. And guess what happens when they quit? Well, they're mad at me. They're mad at the company because it didn't happen like everybody told them it was going to happen. So let's don't do that. Okay. It gives us a bad image, and it gives a black eye to the industry in a whole. And I'm sure everybody that's listening to me that's said this before or heard it said before will agree with me. Okay, so I'll get off of that. Now, if you notice, the guy with the yellow circle there, he doesn't have anybody in his team yet. Notice the other 2 people off to the side of him, they've got some people in their group, but he doesn't have anybody yet. Okay, now you do some work. You send out some postcards, you talk to somebody, you send out some flyers, whatever the case may be, and you bring a new person to the team. That new person falls down in level 2. You see the red circle. That's your new person. But look where it fell. It fell under the guy that had the yellow circle who had no one. Now you earned the $25 and you earned the $10 every time that they pay. But the person in level 2 that they fell under, he'll earn the $2 every time from the matrix. Eventually, he will earn a check match from this person. Okay, so we'll get into that here in a second. But he's got to do some work before he gets that check match. It just doesn't happen. Okay, so let's keep going with the spillover. Here's another scenario. You see, you've got 3 people in level 1. Okay, there's no one in your level 2. You send out 1,000 postcards. 3 people join your team. You make the $25 off all 3 people, but they're going to fall down under each of these 3 people. Why? Because the system's looking for a person that doesn't have it for the next available spot. So if you notice the guy there on the left-hand side, your 3 people you sponsored, one falls under him. It skips over to the next person, falls under that person, skips over to the next person, and falls under that person. It takes your 3 new people and helps 3 people. It doesn't give all the 3 people to one person. So I want everybody to understand kind of how this process happens as spillover is taking place. So here are your qualifications. Personally sponsor. When I say personal, this means a customer or an affiliate. You want to personally sponsor one person. That gives you your matrix pay, your $2 earnings from everybody in your team. When you sponsor 2 people, not 2 additional, 1 additional, 2 total, you're going to earn from everyone in your level 1, you're going to check match them 100%. That means if they're earning $100, you're going to earn $100. 3 personals, check matches level 2, 4 personals, check match level 3, 5 personals, check match level 4. Okay, at this point, you are check matching everyone in your group. If they're making $100, you're making 100. If they're making 200, you're making 200. Okay, it's very simple and it's unheard of, but you got to go through these qualifications to get that. Okay, so this is what a full matrix looks like. All right, you see level 1 is full, 2, 3, and 4. That's 120 people in your matrix. You're earning $2 off every one. So your matrix pay for this very small matrix, it's a small matrix, is $240 if you've personally found one person. I've got some people, I looked at it today. There's some people there who have people under them, but they've not sponsored anyone yet. They're not earning a dime. They've got to either sell an ad or find an affiliate and sponsor that person for them to start making that $2 payment. That's why spillover can't be sold like this. They got to do some work. Okay. It'll help. They got to do some work. That's what one personal will get you, is the $2 from everybody in your matrix, which equates to $240 total from your matrix pay. Okay. Here's where the check matching comes in. So if you look at your level 1, you got 3 people there. See the little gray bar out to the side, 2 personals to match this level. So when you find 2 personals, whatever the check is that these 3 people are making, it might only be 1 person there, but if there are 3 people there, you match all 3. Okay. Whatever they're making on their own matrix, no check matches or no bonuses, just their matrix pay. So if one guy's making $40 on his matrix, the other guy's making $20 on his matrix, the other guy's making $60 on his matrix. You add all that up and you're check matching every bit of that plus whatever you're making on your own matrix. Okay. 3 personals gets you level 2. 4 personals get you level 3. 5 personals gets you level 4. At this point, you're check matching everybody in your team. No matter what they're making, you're making it. Okay. So that's where this is just different. All right. It also means you care about every single person in your team because you want them to make as much as they can off their matrix. Why? Because you make the same thing. So this is where the teamwork, you're driving down and you're going to work with everyone. And you're trying to get their matrices up. It's not about filling your matrix anymore. It's about filling their matrix. Okay. So that's where it's the concept of really diving in and helping your team. This is what this is going to give us. Okay. Now, here's where, I get this asked all the time. Well, your matrix is only 4 levels deep. Well, this is where the check match comes in handy. Okay. So let's look at, if you look at that far right-hand side, the person in level 1 that's got the red triangle that goes all the way down that group of people. Okay. His matrix goes down 4 levels. His 4th level is your 5th level. Well, you don't make money on your 5th level because you only get paid down 4 levels, right? But if you check match this individual, he gets paid on 4 levels. So now when you check match him, you're dipping into your 5th level. Okay, understand that. The only way that you can check match him is, or if you want to make down into that 5th level, you got to drive this guy down there. You got to work with him. You got to say, hey, Steve, let's get into let's fill your matrix. Why? Because now you're dipping down into those 5 levels. What happens when you get down into that 5th level? The math of the matrix takes on another number. You multiply that 81 by 3. So you're not only are you dipping down another level, you're also getting wider because there are more people in that level. Understand that. So you're forced to work down in your team and help each other out. If you don't, you're leaving them out to the wolves, and you're going to hurt yourself, quite honestly. So you want to give every tool and every talent that you got, and you want to train downline to help these people build their matrices. Okay. Look at that middle red triangle. That person's down in level 2. Okay. Now remember, you don't get paid past level 4, but look at his 4 levels. His bottom 2 levels are your levels 5 and 6. So when he fills his matrix, you're now dipping down into level 5 and 6. If all 3 of the people there fill their matrices, look at the numbers that you're getting into. Okay. So that's the only way you can get down into levels 5 and 6 is to start check matching people. Look at over there on the left-hand side. You see that individual, he doesn't have a whole bunch of growth. He's got 3 people there, but you're going to check match him. Okay. So you kind of get an idea on how the check matches work. But this is really how it works, like this. All 3 people in that level 1, you check match them. All 9 people in level 2, you check match them. All 27 people in level 3, all 81 people in level 4. So think about how far down level 4 goes. You're check matching. You're getting paid on levels 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. So that's where the math comes in of the check match. This is important, guys. All right. This is important and it's different. Here's another good point. See the little guy there with the red circle? The moment that guy joined, he had 4 people above him that cared about how much he made in his matrix because they all make the same thing. He's got 4 people going, dude, let's go. Let's fill your matrix. This is going to just drive help from everyone. Okay. And I keep saying that team concept. Guys, network marketing is a team concept. If you go out there and you try to build this on your own, you're going to struggle. You know how long it took me to figure that out? A long time. And I'm not talking about months of long time. I'm talking about years of long time. This is experience talking. You build this as a team. And the way we've written this, you go to work with each other and you benefit. Okay. Tell you something else I'm seeing. I'm seeing sideline people help each other like I've never seen before. That Telegram group we got, there's sideline people there that they're not affecting each other monetarily, but man, they're helping each other. And I love that because that's just going to make us all successful. Anyway, I didn't mean to get off on that. So here's your potential. A full matrix, 120 people at $2 a person, that's $240. If you check match everyone in level 1 and they fill their matrix, that's $720. Level 2, $2160. Level 3, $6480. Level 4 check matches, $19,440. That gives you a total of $28,800. In a full matrix, matching everyone with full matrices. Is that going to happen overnight? No, it is not. I don't even know when that could happen. But if you're making $5,000 a month, $6,000 a month, $7,000 a month, you're making $1,000 a month. Okay, it's worth doing and it's worth building. All right. At some point, you'll be able to have a second profit center and you'll be able to grow past that. But that's another conversation. All right, big answer to some questions here. How do we get paid? I've had people email me the last couple of days, email support saying, I don't see anywhere to put my bank account. How do I get my money? So listen up. This is how you do it. This coming Friday is our first payout. Okay. We're 4 weeks in or less than 4 weeks in when we make this first payout. I'll show you, I'm going to go to our back office and I'll show you where the bank is here in a second. But what you do is you go to your bank and you do a withdrawal request. Let's say you got $100 sitting there and you want to withdraw it out. You go to your bank, you hit withdraw money, you put $100 in. The system lets us know that you've requested $100 be withdrawn. Okay. When the next Friday comes and payments get sent out, you will get an email from PayQuicker. Not from Grid Listing, from PayQuicker. It will say, you have received funds from Grid Listing. Set up your PayQuicker account. You click the link in that email. It goes over to PayQuicker and you fill it out. You fill everything out. This is where you put all of your personal information. PayQuicker handles all of our 1099s. They handle all of the payments. They take care of all of this for us. Okay. You put all of your information in. You now have access to this $100. You got 3 ways to spend it. You can transfer it to your bank. That's where you will put your bank account information. I don't want your bank account information. We'll let PayQuicker handle that because their compliance and their security is beyond reproach. Okay. So you'll put that in your PayQuicker account. You can then transfer your money to your bank account, or you can use a virtual debit card that's within your PayQuicker account. If you want to shop on Amazon or whatever, you don't even need a debit card. You take that number, stick it in there and you shop. It pulls out of your PayQuicker account. Or you can order a Grid company's debit card. Now, I don't brag much, but I'm a bragger here for a second. You got to have your stuff together to get this, okay? That means the company has a backbone. If a company has their own debit card, especially this type, they've got their stuff together, okay? I know there are some other ones out there. I've seen them. I've been involved in them, but not many have it, okay? So you can brag on this some. It gives us some street cred, okay? Tons of requests for international to be able to accept and pay out in Bitcoin. We've already added that feature. So now when you go in to pay, if you're a new member, there's a spot there that says you can pay via Bitcoin. Our Bitcoin's addressed there. You grab it, you go to your Bitcoin wallet and you send it over and then you mark it as paid. We make sure that you send it and we activate your account. Okay. So when payment goes to get made, you can put your Bitcoin address in the back office And then when we send out payments, we'll just send it to the Bitcoin address. International, just about 99.9% of the time is going to be done by Bitcoin. It's just easier on everybody, especially the grid builder that's in another country. Okay, so that's how you get paid through paper. So let's do this real quick. What time is it? 7:30. I'm going to do this very quickly, but I want to show everybody this. All right. I'm going to pull in the back office. Okay. Make sure I'm still logged in here. And I am. Okay. So this is my back office. I've earned $85. I'm on fire, guys. But I've earned $85. You can see it right here. Here are my 3 links: my lead capture page, my sales page, my the link that goes just straight to the platform that's got my user ID embedded into it. You see over on the right-hand side, business building tools. You can join the Grid Listing Telegram group from right here. Here's the link, the Zoom link right here. You can join the Facebook group. Here's a link here that says join the Grid Listing resources. I'm just going to click it real quick. So here's a place where we've got a bunch of tools that you can see. We've got the supplement wholesale pricing. That's one perk you get for being involved with Grid Listing. You can buy all of our supplements at wholesale pricing. Some great discounts there. Here are the Grid Listing PowerPoint slides. If you want to use these slides, they're right here. So that's in your back office. All of your links here. So we'll just copy one. We'll say copy. We'll go up here and we'll paste it. This is your lead capture page. So you send a lead here, they put in their information, that's your lead. They then go over to the sales page that looks like this. A couple of videos they can watch, a little video from me, just trying to talk to them about what we got going on, and all of that's there. Over here on the left-hand side, your promo dashboard. This is where you upload your banners for your ads. I'm not going to go into all of that. You can see your matrix right here. By the way, kind of give you an idea. So you see that I earned $85. I've got one leg. That one leg is Gregory Bethea. Gregory Bethea, he was over 20 some $100 like 2 weeks ago. So it goes to show you, people say, the guy at the top makes all the money. Well, no, he doesn't. I made $85. Greg's made, I don't even know how much he's made, but he's made a lot more than me. Okay. So gives you an idea that people grinding, they're gonna benefit from it. Okay. You come right down here. So let's look at my bank. I'll show you this real quick and we're going to get out of here because you can go and do all this yourself. So when people are paying their money and they're joining, they're paying their money, see all this. This is showing my $2 that came in. Remember, all your matrix pay. So I go here. This is when I sponsored Greg. You see right here, 3x4 matrix referral bonus, $25. So I made that when Greg joined. Okay, and I've been making $2 off people as they grow into the matrix. All right. So I just wanted to show you that real quick because you can see how easy the back office is to navigate around. You can see your links right here. You want to use these links. This upcoming week, we should have some banners that you can grab and put on other platforms. If you want to advertise your business on, somewhere else, you can just grab one of our pre-made banners and plug them in. So just want to show you that real quick. Kind of give you an idea on what that looks like. Added benefit, I've already talked about this. You get the wholesale pricing. We won't get into that anymore for the supplements. And guys, that's it. So a couple of things I want to say, and then we'll close out. One, thank you for you being here tonight. It means a lot that you're here. Your time's valuable. I respect it. I understand it's valuable. I know you probably had a long day, and the last thing you want to do is just sit through this, but this is important. Okay, so I appreciate your time. If you have any questions, you can email us, info@gridlisting.com. If it's a business building question, those are being forwarded to me now, and I can get on the phone with you. We can spend some time. Go join the Telegram group. gridlistingtelegram.com. If you've never been involved with Telegram or you don't have that on your phone, it's a really neat tool, okay? Because that gives me direct access to get updates right to you. If you go in your back office and you click that grid listing resources, that'll take you to the folder, and it's got our Facebook groups and all that kind of fun stuff in there. You'll be able to see all of that. So if you need anything, let us know. I hope this kind of got you into a better place as far as a decision goes. Listen, it's not an expensive, I would say, thing to try. Okay, what's expensive is not trying. All right, you write all this off on your taxes. It's worth trying. You got a team of people that you'll be involved with that have the utmost care on how much money you make because they're matching you. Okay, so you're going to have some help right off Jump Street. It's not like you're going to be trying to do this all on your own. You're going to learn a bunch of new stuff. You're going to meet some really cool people. I learn something every day, and I've been doing this for decades. So guys, I appreciate your time tonight. If you need anything, let us know. We do this every Wednesday night. You can grab the link out of your back office, share it. Let's make this next week's bigger and better. And if you need us, let us know. I thank you for your time, and have a good week. Thanks, guys.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Jamie.
Jamie.
Have a good night.
Good night, Miss Maria.
Good night.